How's it going, everybody? I am the Texas Man. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. And also do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on a single video and or live stream coming out in the future here on the Texas Man channel. So this is going to be the first of a couple of movies that have come out a long time ago. These are movies that I haven't seen, and they're out on Disney Plus. And because of what's been going on with COVID-19, I've been watching a lot of stuff with my Disney Plus subscription. So I'm doing some reviews for films that I've never seen that are on Disney Plus. So this is going to be the first of them. I'm going to be doing a review for Home on the Range, Ratatouille, Finest Hours, The Good Dinosaur, and Meet the Robinsons. So those are films that I just never got to watching. They never interest me. But because of what's been going on in the world, I'm watching some things that I'm just like, whatever, I'll check it out because, I have Disney Plus. So I'll watch it once and see if I enjoy it. So this is the first one. This is, of course, going to be talking about Mars Needs Mom. And this came out in 2011. And as always, we'll talk about positives and negatives. So with that, let's get right into it. So basically, this film is about this kid, Milo, and he goes on this grand adventure from Earth to Mars. And Milo's mom ends up being abducted, and his goal is to save his mom. And a bunch of things happen. I'm not going to talk too much about spoilers. I want to say right off the bat, check this movie out. It is really good. I know based off the title, the trailers, and just like the main thumbnail picture, especially on Disney Plus, makes you not all that hyped. I want to stress that the marketing for this movie is bad. The way they were like presenting it is bad. This movie is much better than the marketing for this film makes it out to be. So I'm going to talk about basically things that are in the movie that if you've seen the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I honestly, first of all, want to stress that I enjoyed the fact that the aliens in this movie don't live on Mars' surface. So that was really cool. They actually live underground. I like the fact that the aliens have a surveillance system, and that was really cool, and it's used a lot. This film actually has a bunch of zombie puns and jokes, which is kind of interesting. Milo, the young boy teenager, which is the main person that we follow for this film, he does everything that a normal teenager does, which I thought was really cool, like arguing with his mom, happy that his dad's not home, not doing chores, not eating his vegetables, and instead of giving it to the cat, and things like that. It was really cool. Within the first 10 minutes, there actually is a wow moment when Milo ends up telling his mom that he wished that his mom wasn't around, that he doesn't have a mom, because he's so angry that his mom is basically a supervisor, that his mom's constantly telling him what to do. And I thought that was really interesting, a very emotional scene that hits you in the heart. I enjoyed all of the zero-G scenes when they're on Mars. I was also extremely happy that the aliens do not talk human by default. You have to have a machine that tells you, hey, this person's talking human, even though they're an alien. So I was really happy. This film also explains why Mars needs moms within the first 30 minutes. So that was a good thing. I was really struggling watching this movie for the first 30 minutes before it tells you why the film is called Mars Needs Moms, because I was like, okay, is this film going to answer the question, why did Milo's mom get abducted? Because I was just like, okay, that's a big question, and if it doesn't answer it soon, I'm going to have a problem. But it does answer it, and that was a good thing. I was also really hoping it didn't answer it at the very end of the film, because that also would have been a problem. Also enjoyed the crazy astronaut on Mars that ended up crashing, and learning about his backstory and how he ended up being on Mars was actually pretty cool. And lastly, there was a couple dark moments in this film which I really enjoyed, and the fact that this film was based on a book, I didn't know that until the very end, so that was cool to learn. And overall, I think this is a great film for all ages to enjoy. Unfortunately, there are a couple negatives I really want to touch base on. First of all, Milo wearing shoes. in the house on the hardwoods really bugs me because I have hardwoods, so no shoes are allowed. And I'm just like, okay, clearly whoever decided to make this movie hasn't had hardwood floors. You don't wear shoes in hardwood floors. So that really drove me insane. Also, I think the aliens are kind of really bad at hiding their ships when they land on Earth because they're just in the middle of nowhere, a big open field. I'm just like, okay, these aliens have technology to survey Earth from Mars. They can hide from humans, but they don't have cloaking technology. Just like, mm, I don't understand why they don't have cloaking technology. These aliens are kind of stupid. I also didn't like the fact that the aliens require helmets to breathe on the Mars surface. It's just kind of weird to see an alien having to use a helmet. I also found the Mars male species that's living on like sublevel 3 of this planet to be extremely irritating. All they do is mirror everything that you do. And it was funny for the first 10 seconds, and then the scene just drags on, and I'm just like, okay, this is irritating and going nowhere. It's not promoting character growth, it's not moving the plot along. No questions are being answered, no questions are being asked of significance. Why is this scene taking up 5 minutes of this film? I'm just like, I feel like they had to put it in there to make this movie hit the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. I also found the alien that Milo meets that's able to talk human just by default because she's watched a bunch of videos from the 80s, I guess. Weird. And the fact that she wants to know everything about what it means to be human, and the fact that she ends up falling in love with the crazy astronaut, I thought it was kind of cool and also really bizarre. And they really drag her character arc to the fullest extent, and I'm just like, I don't care. Sorry, I don't care about the alien buddy that Milo has. Also, Mars has it where it's basically Coruscant in this film. It's like it's got tons of sublevels, and they don't spend a lot of time really exploring them. I mean, we get a little pit stop in each of them, but I'm like, I want to spend more time exploring these levels. I feel like this movie could have been 2.5 hours long if they wanted to explore more or make this into a TV show, but they're just like, no, we're going to have to keep it really basic and make it very toned down for young kids to understand. And I kind of wish that this film would dive a little deeper into more of what's going on in this universe, because I think it has a really cool universe. And then lastly, I don't understand this, but everybody in this film has to wear the breathing masks, but Milo and everybody else, they don't have proper protection from Mars atmosphere. They don't have oxygen suits when they're, traversing Mars top level. They're just walking around, arms are everywhere, you can see people's legs, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but if this is anything close to real world reality, then I'm sorry, but you need a suit to be able to breathe on Mars. Your entire body needs to be shielded, not just your head. So, yeah, there's a couple problems like that. So, last thing I want to talk about, I found the scene where Milo ends up having his helmet be destroyed, and then his mom ends up giving hers to his son Milo. I thought that was a very super emotional scene, and I really loved it. Overall, this was a really cool movie. I think it's great for all ages. It has a very happy ending in the film. So I encourage you guys to check out this movie if you guys have Disney Plus. I plan on rewatching this a couple times with some friends and family members that I know have never seen this. I can't say for sure if I would want to get this on DVD or Blu-ray, but the fact that it's on Disney Plus, I'm happy that it's there. And in the future, I plan to rewatch it because I thought it was really good. I did have a couple negatives, but they're just little pet peeves. So, with that, guys, I'm giving Mars Needs Moms from 2011 on Disney Plus as well an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Have a good day, guys.